Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time, welcome. And if you watched Vlogmas, you'll probably be tired of me at this stage. But as you know, I did Vlogmas. I vlogged every single day in December, and I guess it kind of got me over my fear of YouTube. Not my fear of YouTube, but it is a very daunting thing when you started, like sitting in front of a camera like this and just talking and kind of putting yourself out there. So by doing Vlogmas all through December, it really kind of got me over that fear and into the swing of things. So I'm really happy to announce that from here on, all this year and hopefully longer, I'm going to be doing a brand new video every Tuesday and Thursday. So twice a week, 2 new videos, and yeah, this is the first kind of proper one, I guess. I did a video on Tuesday, which was another vlog. I think it was good to do a vlog to like get me into the swing of things, and now today is the first kind of sit down chatty video. I really am so excited to do so many more videos this year, and it's kind of this challenge that I just can't wait to get properly stuck into. But I think like everything, and I'm kind of like this really weird organized person, I kind of have to have a start, middle, like finish. So I think this is the perfect start, and I want to start it off on the right note and fill you in about myself. And you might know some of the answers, some of you might know them all. Well, I don't think you'll know them all, but you might know a good few of them, and then some of you who are new to the channel might know anything about me. So here goes. So it's the get to know me tag. I literally just googled it. I found like a list of questions. I have them all written down here, and yeah, some of them are very like basic, but some of them are interesting as well. So yeah, let's kick it off. Okay, first question, what is my name? My name is Erika Fox. Obviously my blog is Retro Flame, but my real name is Erika Fox with a K. My birthday is September 11th, 1991. I'm 25. My star sign is Virgo, and honestly, it could not be more apt for me if it tried. I'm a Virgo out and out. Like Virgos are very like organized, and we're planners, and we kind of like to have things in order and just like logic, and that's me. Like I have to start the day with a to-do list. I have to plan out my week. Yeah, I'm very like that. Of course I love spontaneous things, and I love spontaneous trips and all that, but yeah, I'm very much a planner. What is your occupation? So I am a full-time fashion and lifestyle blogger, and I guess YouTuber now, kind of. I actually did work full-time up until last March here in New York. So I was a social media manager for a fashion brand called Vince Camuto here in New York. But in March, I took the plunge and I quit my job and got a visa to allow myself to work here in America on Retro Flame. And I've been doing it ever since. And then in October, I added my sister Kaylin to the Retro Flame team as well. So now there's 2 of us. She helps me with loads of the behind the scenes things. And yeah, it's going really well. So that's kind of like a brief overview. I think I definitely will do a video about quitting my job and going full-time blogging, and the fear and the kind of scary part of all that as well, but also the exciting part. But yeah, just in brief, my full-time job is blogging. Okay, the next few questions are kind of about like appearance. Hair color, pretty obvious. I am a redhead. It's all my natural color. I get asked that question quite a lot, but yeah, my natural color, I've never dyed it, and I probably never will. Hair length, as you can see, very long. It actually was a bit longer before Christmas, but I gave it a bit of a chop before I went home to Ireland for Christmas. But yeah, it's kind of growing back a little bit. I've kind of always had it long, really. I feel weird when it's not long, and I know sometimes as you get older, people tend to cut their hair shorter, and maybe I will as time goes on, but for now I love it because this is like my signature wavy style. So I think I'd find it really weird and hard to style my hair if I didn't have it like this. So yeah, redhead, long hair. What is your eye color? I think it's like a bluey green. It kind of changes, I don't know, I think it's a bluey green. I think most redheads obviously have like blue or green eyes. I've never really seen a redhead with brown eyes. There probably is, and I would love that. But mine are definitely very Irish, typical Irish like coloring, and yeah, greeny blue. What is your best feature? That's kind of a weird question to answer. I feel like asking someone what they love about themselves the most is kind of weird. But I don't know, I really don't know. I guess the thing I get most questions about, and I guess most compliments on, is probably my hair. I think over here especially it stands out. Like I'm from Ireland originally, so in Ireland this isn't very rare. Like there's loads of redheads, but in America, and especially in New York, you actually don't see that many redheads on the street. So I think sometimes it kind of catches people off guard. So yeah, I guess it makes me stand out, so that is my best feature. Okay, the next section is all about firsts. So What was your first award? What was my first award? It was probably something to do with sports, I think. You mightn't believe it, but I was actually very sporty when I was younger. Whenever I tell people that I used to play like Gaelic football, like GAA in Ireland, they are like, no, you did not. You did not play that. And I'm like, I swear to God I did. I grew up in Kerry, which is obviously, if you're from Ireland, you'll know it's a huge like Gaelic football county. So we were just brought up with that sport. Like I played it all through primary school and secondary school. I used to play with the Kerry team, like underage, and I actually played in Croke Park. Fun fact about me, our school won like the mini sevens, if anyone knows what that is. It's like a school competition, and then I got chosen to represent Kerry in Croke Park at one of the big Kerry games. So yeah, very sporty, believe it or not. So I think, yeah, one of my first awards was probably for football. What was your first concert? I have no idea. I think it could have been like Westlife. I'm pretty sure it was Westlife. I think I went to a Westlife concert in Killarney in Kerry when I was like young. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Okay, the next section now is about favorites. So what is your favorite film? My favorite film of all time is Pretty Woman. I love Julia Roberts. I love the whole like setting, the hotels, the shopping, everything about that film. I could literally watch it over and over again. Your favorite TV show? Do they mean like series or like actual sitting down to watch TV? I'm actually not a huge TV person. In my last apartment here in New York, we didn't even have a TV for 2 full years, and in my new apartment, I've been here for 4 months now and I still don't have a TV. I am going to buy one because I think the room, our new sitting room, like needs a TV. There's like a big wall and like a TV would be perfect there, but I still haven't bought it. But I do like watching shows. They're kind of like the usual ones though. My two favorites are, it's kind of cringy, but my two favorites are Gossip Girl and Keeping Up with the Kardashians. No shame, they're like my guilty pleasure. When I was home during Christmas, it was just, if Kardashians wasn't on, I probably wasn't watching TV. So yeah, those two. What is your favorite color? I think some of you probably think it's rose gold if you follow me on Instagram. I love marble and rose gold together, but I think overall my very favorite color is gold. I love it. Like I love black and white and monochrome and really like muted tones, but when it comes to like details and accessories and even in home decor, gold is always my favorite. My favorite restaurant is the next question. I think here in New York, it might be Fig and Olive in the Meatpacking District. I just love it. It's a little bit more on the pricier side, but I think the whole experience in there is really nice. It's this really, really big space, and there's usually like music, and I love the bar area. They do lovely cocktails there, and then the food is so delicious as well. Whenever my parents come here, we usually always go there. So that's my favorite in New York. I think my favorite at home in Ireland would have to be this Indian restaurant in Killarney, where like we live close to. It's called Bombay Palace. Just a regular Indian restaurant, but oh my god, it is literally the best Indian food you will ever eat. Like our family, we love Indian food. I don't know where we got it from, but since we were young, we've always eaten Indian food. And whenever we go on holidays, we always find an Indian restaurant. But we're actually so sad. Like every time we go to a new Indian, we like compare it to Bombay Palace in Killarney, and nothing ever beats it. So yeah, those two, Fig and Olive in New York and Bombay Palace in Killarney in Ireland. My favorite book, I think I talked about this in Vlogmas. I'm a huge motivational book person, and I know they're not everyone's cup of tea, and I know some people think I'm half mad reading them, but I love them. Like I love reading them before I go to sleep at night, or on a plane, or on like a subway. I think they give you that little bit of a push that you may need in a particular day. My very favorite motivational writer is Gary Vaynerchuk. I love him. Like I watch all his videos. I'm like one of those crazy obsessed people. He kind of has this like cult following, and I'm one of them. Like I literally am, I have to admit it. But my favorite book of his is called Crush It, and I link it below. It's really good. I think he wrote it like a long time ago, but everything in the book is still so apt for like today's kind of social media, business, like entrepreneurial world. And yeah, I really love that one. Okay, next section is called currently. So it's kind of like all the things I'm like currently feeling, doing, eating, whatever. So first up is currently feeling. I don't know, a little bit nervous. YouTube still scares the crap out of me. Like, I'm definitely getting a little bit more comfortable, but it's still a bit daunting. But it's definitely like an exciting nervous. You know when you're like nervous in your stomach, but it's like a good nervous, it kind of gives you that adrenaline. That's how I feel right now, and I hope that kind of wears down a little bit as time goes on, or I'll literally never be able to do this forever. But no, it's a good nervous, definitely. Currently thinking about, I don't know, probably this video is probably in my head at the moment, obviously, but I'm also thinking about the weekend. It's my first proper weekend back here in New York. I'm going to invite the girls over, I think, on Sunday. I have like a new waffle maker that I still haven't used, so I think I'm going to make a little brunch here and have them over and catch up, because I haven't seen them in like, but I saw Kira over Christmas, one of my friends here. She came down to Kerry to visit me, but I haven't seen Lorna or Niamh in like, I'd say nearly a month, which is probably the longest in so long. So yeah, thinking about the weekend plans. Currently single or taken? I am single. Currently wearing, okay, so this top is actually Kaylin's. I just stole it before I filmed the video. It's like a black and white, like kind of jumper sweater material. It's from River Island, and then I'm wearing just like plain black workout pants. I was shooting a fitness look this morning and they're still on me, and I'm just wearing slippers. Ooh, my Penny's ones. That's the good thing about working from home. You can kind of get away with like anything. I mean, I try to dress up when I'm obviously going to meetings and like going places, but when I'm at home working, I try to be as comfortable as possible. Next section is all about my future. So the first one is, do I want children? Yeah, I definitely do want children. Don't ask me when. I haven't like even started to talk about like or think about or anything about children, but I know that in the future I definitely would like to have children. I think I probably want like 2, maybe 3. Yeah, I think that's kind of what I'm thinking at the moment, but yeah, it definitely will be a while before I even think about that yet. What careers do you have in mind for the future? So obviously Retro Flame, I did a post over Christmas called My Dream 2017, and I talked a little bit about what I kind of hope for Retro Flame this year and how I'm hoping to expand and just do so much more new stuff with it. It's hard to know. I feel like Retro Flame will always be around. I know blogging probably won't be around forever, but I don't know. I can't really imagine life without Retro Flame. Like, weird. I've been doing it for 5 years now, so it's part of my daily life. It's part of my life. It is my life, I guess, as such. So I think that's going to always be here in some shape or form. But as well as that, I also want to start a new brand, and I spoke a little bit about this in that post as well, but I'm going to be launching another brand this year. I can't really say anything just yet, and it will be probably towards like the latter end of the year, but that's really exciting. I'm working really hard on that at the moment, and I have not been so excited about something in a long time, and I know you're all going to love it. I just know it. Well, I really hope so, but I'm pretty sure you'll all love it. So that will be coming soon, and of course I'll share everything here on YouTube as well. I really always want to work for myself and like have my own stuff, and I know not everyone is entrepreneurial and not everyone wants that, but I think when you are that way, you can't be any other way. Like, I worked full time and I definitely learned a lot, and I've interned, and I have a whole post all about that, but I've done all that and I loved it, and honestly the experience I gained from that, like, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing without that experience in a way. But I think as I got older, I knew I wanted to do my own thing, and it's just the way I am. I did business in college, and my favorite lecture of the whole 3 years was the entrepreneurial class, and I looked forward to that so much, and I knew that it's what I wanted in the long term. Okay, and the last section then is all about what I believe in. So the first one is, do I believe in love at first sight? I don't think so. That's probably kind of controversial. I know loads of people do, but I'm more of a person, I kind of feel like I believe in like personality at first sight, if that makes any sense. I always think like after the first like 5 minutes of talking to someone, that's when I'm like, whoa, I really like you, or whoa, like we're so similar. It's never by just looking at a person, because you could look at like the nicest looking person in the world and they could be an absolute you know what, but it's when you talk to them and actually like see what they're like personally, I guess, that's when you know. So yeah, I guess personality at first sight. Do I believe in ghosts? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Do I believe in aliens? No. Do you believe in soulmates? 110%. I really do. I think there is like someone that's absolutely perfect for you. Whether it's a friend or whether it's someone like more like in a love relationship. I think there's people out there that are just like so compatible. So yeah, I definitely believe in soulmates. Do I believe in heaven? Yeah, I think I do. I definitely believe in heaven. I hope there's a heaven. Do I believe in kissing on a first date? That's kind of a funny one. I guess. I mean, there's no harm in it. I think when you know, you know. I mean, I obviously wouldn't kiss someone that I had absolutely no interest in. Like, what is the point of that? But I think if you like someone and you want to give them a kiss, I mean, why not? I think that's definitely like a personal thing. When you're with someone, you know, when you know, you know. And then the very final question is, do I believe in myself? Yeah, I do. I definitely believe in myself. It probably wasn't always that way. You know, when you're younger, you're, I think, a little bit more insecure and you're very hard on yourself and you compare yourself to others, and I don't know, I guess you don't believe in yourself. But as you get older and more confident in what you're doing and you kind of find your passion and you find what it is that you love to do every day, I think that's when you start believing in yourself. And I guess starting YouTube, I had to believe in myself. It was something that scared me, as I mentioned before, and something that like still scares me a little bit. But once you believe in yourself and once you put every ounce of work and passion and just determination into something, there's nothing stopping you of doing well. And I think when you do believe in yourself, you do that because you've already given yourself that head start. And if you think in your head, of course I can do this, of course I can get over this challenge, you're halfway there. It's half the battle. So yeah, thankfully I've learned to believe in myself, and I really hope that some of my videos and some of the posts I do on my blog or even like my Instagram and Snapchat help you to believe in yourself, because oh, we live in a crazy world, and a crazy world of social media where everyone just compares, and oh, it can be tough. So it's very, very important to have that like inner sense of belief and just to always kind of remind yourself of that. And that is everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. Personally, these kind of videos are like my very favorite videos to watch on other YouTubers' channels. Whenever I find a new YouTuber, I always like go to a video like this first and like check them out, kind of scope them out to see if I like them. So I wanted to have one of those videos on my channel too. I hope you kind of got to know me a bit better. Some of the questions were random, some were kind of funny, interesting. It's just a good overview of kind of like who I am and what I'm about, and I guess what I believe in and all that. So that is it for today. As I mentioned, new videos every Tuesday, every Thursday from here on. No excuses. I'll not be missing one day, and you never know, as time goes on there might be even more than that. I'll see how I'm getting on. So thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see you next time. Bye.